The seasons used to be predictable, but now the extreme weather leaving so many across the United States wondering when they'll get a break.
We found so much heartbreak, people coming back to nothing left at all.
Oh my God. Straight scenes of the apocalypse now.
A community forever changed a year after the Eaton Fire.
We know we're not at the end of the journey. You know, we know we're still at the beginning of it.
So what is going on, people? Man, have we got some topics to explore. But today, I believe we need to talk about the weather of 2025. From the moment the ball dropped, it felt like the earth flipped a switch and hasn't flipped it back yet. Is this just weather, or is there something else at play here? But welcome back, everyone, and before we hit the facts, I have to give a massive thank you to the nearly 300 new subscribers since my last video. The engagement on that video was incredible. The likes, the retention, the conversation. I appreciate every single one of you being here. And with that said, let's shift our focus to the most devastating or record-breaking weather events of 2025. And remember, we aren't here today to debate the cause. Today's about the effect. It's about paying respect to the communities forever changed. Let's look at the facts, but remember, behind every number, there is a heartbeat. It started almost immediately in January with the California wildfires. And usually January is pretty quiet, but they saw 90-mile-per-hour Santa Ana winds, and it exploded to over 50,000 acres and destroyed nearly 16,000 structures. That's 16,000 families watching their memories and businesses turn to ash. That was just the opening act. By spring, the map broke. From mid-March to April, we saw 11 killer tornadoes in just 3 days. Then on May 16th, the impossible happened in St. Louis. An F3 tornado hit the city limits for the first time since 1959, destroying over 5,000 buildings.
Look at that.
Hey man, it's a tornado, man. We're in the tornado. Oh shit!
But God, y'all, I walked away. Me and my son, minor injury, but God, we can get another call.
Well, here's Redbud, y'all. We got hit pretty bad.
A lot of people coming together to help. Yeah.
At this point, you ain't got no choice. You better.
Yeah, we gonna get it back. The AC unit, them.
Right,
But in the rubble, we saw the truth.
Hi.
Neighbors digging out neighbors, and
We're doing
strangers
good,
becoming
thank you.
saviors. And the sky wasn't done. June 20th in North Dakota brought an EF5 tornado, the first since 2013 in the United States, packing 210-mile-per-hour winds. It erased everything in its path. And then came the water. July saw 5 separate 1,000-year flood events in Texas. The Guadalupe River rose over 30 feet in hours. This is the hardest part to say, though, is that 130 people lost their lives across 6 counties. Mothers, fathers, children, all swept away.
There's people in it. Oh my God, there's so many people in it. Please tell me you're getting this on video. Yeah, it's over.
But once again, we saw humanity rise with the water. People refusing to leave each other's side. And then there's the oceans. They were boiling. Although none of them made landfall in the US, we saw 3 Category 5 storms and rapid intensification because the water was so hot. Hurricane Melissa became the strongest hurricane ever to hit Jamaica. And then we ended the year with a massive atmospheric river dumping water on the Pacific Northwest, driving 5 rivers to record levels, and it didn't stop there. That same system slammed into Southern California on Christmas Day. And instead of unwrapping gifts, thousands were evacuating as floodwaters and mudslides tore through neighborhoods, bringing devastation equal to everything we had seen before. Before we ask the big questions, if you feel moved by what you're hearing and are in a position to help, please consider supporting disaster relief organizations. The American Red Cross is still on the ground helping families rebuild, and you can donate at redcross.org or by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. Another incredible group is Direct Relief, which provides medical aid in disaster zones. You can support them at directrelief.org. I put both links in the description below for anyone who can and wants to help. So I have to ask the question, when you see 200-mile-per-hour winds and once-in-a-thousand-year floods happening every month, do you wonder what is truly happening to our atmosphere, regardless of the cause, whether known or unknown? The reality is that our world is getting more dangerous year after year. We are seeing an acceleration that is hard to explain. And stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.